Tristan Taormino, Opening Up, A Guide to Creating and Sustaining Open Relationships. Are you grappling with the idea of monogamy in today's ever-changing world? Discover the intriguing realm of open relationships in our book summary of Opening Up, A Guide to Creating and Sustaining Open Relationships by Tristan Taormino. Divulge the myth of finding the one, the importance of understanding your emotions, and various forms of non-monogamous relationships, while addressing practical challenges and the role of trust, communication, and compersion. This summary will offer you a thought-provoking perspective on the path to building relationships that suit your individual needs and desires.
The myth of monogamous relationships. From childhood, we are taught to believe in the idea of finding the one and living happily ever after. However, this belief puts tremendous pressure on one person to fulfill all our emotional, physical, and sexual needs, leading to dissatisfaction and eventually, divorce. The truth is, no one person can fulfill all our desires, and human sexuality works in complex ways. In traditional monogamous relationships, people often feel guilty or resort to cheating when they are attracted to someone else. Instead, accepting that one person cannot fulfill every need and desire could lead to realistic expectations and options in relationships, like embracing monogamy or opening up your relationship with honesty and communication. By rejecting the myth of monogamous relationships, we can appreciate what we have and actively build the kind of relationship that suits us. Non-monogamous relationships. Non-monogamous relationships allow for various forms of sexual experiences, including opening relationships up to casual sex, exploring casual sex together, or engaging in polyamorous relationships. Polyamorous relationships entail loving more than one person and can be constructed in different ways, from having non-hierarchical relationships with multiple people to forming multi-partner groups. The choice of non-monogamous relationships depends on individual preferences, and it is essential to have self-awareness and excellent communication skills for these relationships to work. Non-monogamy, communication is key. Non-monogamous relationships require open communication and clear boundaries to succeed. Non-monogamy is often misunderstood as a free-for-all of casual sex and parties. In reality, successfully navigating non-monogamous relationships requires a high level of communication, honesty, and boundary setting. There is no one-size-fits-all template, and communication is key to making it work. Before opening up a previously monogamous relationship, partners need to have an honest conversation and establish clear ground rules. Will they only engage in casual sex, or have full-fledged relationships? How involved will they be in each other's lives? These conversations may be challenging, but they are essential. Ongoing communication is also necessary. Partners need to check in regularly, renegotiate boundaries if necessary, and continuously assess the health of the relationship. This may sound like a lot of work, but it leads to strong relationships built on trust and stability. Contrary to misconceptions, polyamorous relationships require a significant amount of dedication and self-awareness. They are not less serious or committed than monogamous relationships, despite the lack of legal means for demonstrating commitment. In conclusion, non-monogamous relationships are not for everyone, but for those who pursue them, open communication and clear boundaries are essential for success. Sacred agreements. Designing strong non-monogamous relationships involves making clear agreements that are sacred to all involved parties. Violation of these agreements can be as hurtful as cheating in monogamous relationships, and the damage caused can take time to repair. To avoid misunderstandings, it's important to be specific about what's permitted in your relationships. Unexpected feelings can also arise, but talking about agreements in a respectful way allows partners to navigate changes together. Navigating jealousy in non-monogamous relationships. Jealousy is a natural human emotion that comes up in all relationships, including non-monogamous ones. To thrive in such a relationship, learning how to cope with jealousy is vital. Insecurity lies at the heart of envious feelings, which can fuel possessiveness. Coping with jealousy can improve self-confidence and relationship strength. Allowing yourself to feel whatever you're feeling, seeking support from friends or therapists, and analyzing your triggers are essential steps towards managing jealousy. It is essential to understand that jealousy is an important messenger that signals our needs and boundaries, pointing us towards specific actions we need to take. The power of compersion. Have you ever felt happy and excited for your partner's joy, even when it involves someone else? This feeling is called compersion, and it's the best part of non-monogamous relationships. Compersion can be experienced in various forms, from erotic arousal to deep gratitude for your partner's exciting experiences. It goes beyond our competitive, individualistic society, allowing us to practice love-based thinking instead of fear-based jealousy. Opening up a relationship to other people can often improve the primary relationship by increasing communication and infusing it with excitement. At its core, compersion is about generosity and trust in giving your partner the space to explore their desires and come back to you. Coming out as non-monogamous. The discrimination faced by people in non-monogamous relationships makes it hard for them to come out. However, keeping their relationships hidden can cause them costs. It is essential to weigh the potential risks and make a personal decision whether to come out or not. If they choose to do so, they need to prepare for difficult questions and reactions. Reimagining family structures. The concept of a nuclear family consisting of two heterosexual parents and their children is relatively recent. Polyamorous relationships can broaden familial networks and provide emotional and practical support, transforming our idea of family. Children in these families are already accustomed to blended families, and having extra help around the house can lead to a happy home life. However, adults' closed-mindedness and the fear of repercussions must be considered before disclosing information to institutions like schools or religious organizations. Talking to children about multiple partners should be done with clear guidance and preparation for discrimination.
In conclusion, Opening Up, A Guide to Creating and Sustaining Open Relationships by Tristan Taormino challenges the traditional narratives of monogamy, and highlights the beauty, challenges, and opportunities in open and polyamorous relationships. The book provides a comprehensive understanding of different types of non-monogamous relationships, the importance of clear communication, establishing boundaries, and learning to manage emotions like jealousy and compersion. By revisiting our preconceived notions of relationships, we can make informed decisions about the expectations we hold for ourselves and our partners, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and authentic approach to love and connection.